So most of us have dual color fog lights, like this is the HJG mini driving lights, which has got yellow as well as white. But to operate that, you need to have two switches over here. Now I didn't want my dashboard or my handlebar to get cluttered, so I installed only one, and I used to operate only the yellow light from it. But to solve this issue, I have now picked up the Kroozer Fog Aux flasher harness, which has got so many features. It can, take load of up to 150 watts. It has got long wiring and all, and the length of the wire is actually 1.7 meters, and it has got 6+1 modes, which I will show you at the end of the video after the complete installation is done. And everything is plug and play installation. You don't have to do major wire cuts or nothing, and it's all water resistant and all. This is the complete harness. I've already done an unboxing video of it, so if you guys have not watched it, you can check it out. Kroozer is good enough, the team is good enough to send a detailed wiring also for this. Wiring is of course at the back side. You can take a screenshot of this if you want to use it in future, or if you want to understand it further. Now what I'm going to start with is I'm going to first remove all the current switch and current harness, and then I'll continue the video where I'll start installing the harness. So guys, now my wiring is all complete. I've installed it completely and it works fine too. You have to just press this for 2 seconds and the fog lamps start. They've started, and you press it again, the mode would change. I would explain this again at the very end. First, let me explain the wiring, how I've done it. Okay, so this is your main unit. Okay, from this one big socket comes out, and from that socket two harness come up to the fog lamp, and this is the HJG mini that I have. It has got 3 wires coming out of it. Okay, so if you see, this wiring is coming down here till here. Now all this will be taped up properly, sleeved up properly, and put inside. Right now I've kept it outside so that I can show it to you how the wiring is done. So HJG by default has 3 wirings, as I said earlier. One is red, one is yellow, and one is black. So I've given the same connection to the harness. Harness also had one red, one black, and one yellow. So I've matched that and given the wiring. Now I'll tape this up. Socket, same thing is on the other side too, obviously. HJG has my minus circulating here and all coming out here. Again, yellow, red, and black, same connections given here. So this is about the wiring of the fog lamp from the harness. Okay, and next is one wire goes to the switch, which in this case is the white in my harness. Okay, so if you see this white harness, it is coming white wire, it is coming out of the harness, and this I've given a sleeve. Okay, the sleeve is going from here under, and this is the wire for the switch. It is going up here. Switch I've mounted here because I tried out multiple settings over here, and the way this switch is designed, this is very easy for me to operate when I'm riding. I just have to lift my thumb as I lift for horn, indicator, or headlight. This is the way I can easily operate with or without glove. So this is how the wiring comes from the unit. This is actually earthing. This wire in my case is actually earthing, which goes to the switch. From the switch it comes back into a black wire, and I'm given a earthing here. Okay, so I've removed the black wire from the harness. The black goes along with the main wire inside the additional harness. If you see, this wiring is coming from the tape. So I had a ready-made sleeve with 2 wires in it. I utilized that from the old harness and all. So this is now going to the earthing. I put in an earthing clip and gave it to the body earth. Okay, now Kroozer will also provide you a wiring harness, so you don't have to worry about it much, but just in case someone wanted to know in detail, I'm showing it to you. Now the last part is where now the blue wire that is coming out of my unit, that has gone to backside. There's a tail lamp which gets continuous power as soon as you turn on the bike. This gets power from the ignition, or you can take it from the tail lamp. Now tail lamp is thick socket, so it was difficult. So I took the power supply from this number plate light, which gets power supply as soon as the bike turns on. Now this is a rough explanation of what has been done on my bike. Complete assembly is done. Let's check out the light, how it works. Right now I'm showing you from the back side. I'll later on show you at the night also how it works. So when I press first for 2 seconds, the light by default turns on. If you've connected the yellow first, your yellow light will turn on. If you connected the white first, your white will turn on. This is yellow, and in my case it is the low beam which starts first. Then I press the switch for 1 more second, just a click, and it changes to white. You can see at the bottom over here it is swapping. Then if I press once more, it is the yellow again. That is the third mode. Fourth, your yellow will start flashing. Fifth, your white will start flashing. Sixth, both yellow and white will flash alternately. Okay, you can see both the sides. Now in my case, I have placed the fog lamps in such a way that they don't come on the oncoming traffic very easily, and they are hidden behind the tank shrouds of the autolock tank shrouds that I have on the bike. They're hidden behind that, but the light does come on the bottom. Okay, so and of course left side, I had a small fall, so this leg guard has come inside. I'll change the orientation later on. But the last one is, once you click again, your lights will turn off. All the lights are now off. I'll show you the same thing at the night once more. So all the installation is complete, and I have covered my stock headlights so that you can easily see what the fog lamp is, how the fog lamp is working. Do ignore the fog lamp throw, because that is according to my taste. You can obviously keep the fog lamp throw according to your requirement. So now when you press this for 2 seconds, your fog lights will start. There you go, you see the lights go on, and that's the fog light throw. Okay, by default, as I said earlier, I've kept the yellow light, so that's why yellow is turning on. Now when I swap the button or press the button for the first time again, it will switch to white, because that is my second color. When I press it again, it switches back to the low beam yellow. When I press it again, it will start flashing the yellow. When I press it again, it will start flashing the white. Now when I press it again, it will start flashing yellow and white both. When I do a long press, it will turn off the lights. I've taken a more wider angle to show you everything again. So I'll press it for long and for 2 seconds, and it will turn off. So anytime on any mode, if you want to turn off the flasher or the fog lamps, you just need to press it for 2 seconds and everything will turn off. Now when I press it again for 2 seconds, my fog lamps start. Change the mode. Another one, another one, another one, another one, and that was the last one, and pressed it and it's gone. Again pressing it for 2 seconds, everything is shut down. So this wiring harness will support up to 150 watts. Now if you have 2 more of these HJG mini driving lights, these are usually 20 watt each. So if you have total 4 on your bike, you can install 1 more on each side. To the same wiring harness, to the same wiring that I showed you earlier, you can install 1 more. And if you have 30 watts fog lamps, so you can install 2 of those on each side also. That will total up to 120 watts. So 30 on one, 60 watt, and another 60 watt on that side. So maximum of 150 watt can be accommodated in this wiring, and it won't burn out or cause any issue. I primarily got this harness because this one particular switch does the job of getting me high beam, low beam, or both at a time. Of course, now this comes with, by default it comes with a flasher mode, so I would advise everyone to use the flasher mode very, very wisely. Don't irritate people on the road, don't irritate the oncoming traffic. You need to drive with responsibility, ride with responsibility. We are not chapris out here. Otherwise, if you have any questions, do let me know. Purchase links will be in the video descriptions. Thanks for watching. See you in a new video very soon. Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, I'm nervous on the surface, I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe.